Hello everyone, Mark. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Thank you for coming for another week for messages from your angels. Today's date is December 20th, on Tuesday. So let's get started. I have 4 cards in front of me. This is card number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pick the card that you feel attracted to, which you're drawn to. To see your reading, skip to the timestamp, listen to the description box below. Let's do card number 1. And your angels are coming forth, just to let you know. I always like to pause before I turn over the card. Is Raphael and Metatron. So Raphael and Metatron. Let me see what your message is for today. Intuition. Intuition. Let me show that to you. Your angels are telling me right away, you need to use your intuition. Because when you use your intuition, things will get better for you because then you're trusting. You need to trust from within. Very, very important to trust from within. And I just wanted to show you something that right here on this card. See that long thing? Like a unicorn. It's like a thing sticking out from her head. Unicorns are more like, it means like good luck. Good fortune will come to you. But if you notice, look how our face is looking forward. Face is looking forward. You know what that means? It means that she's looking forward in the future. She's trusting. She's moving forward. She's putting herself in that direction of really going within. And she's smiling and she feels good about herself. You can see like she has a little smile on her face there. And her face is also glowing. That means glowing like her whole body, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually is in bliss. Because when you see a white glow, kind of like a white, I know it was like a beige, but a white glow, that shows you right there. It shows like she's very content with herself. She's trusting. She's using our intuition. That's a big, powerful message for you for this week, is to use your intuition. But if you do notice, I just want to show you something. There's a little candle there. So it's for protection. So protect yourself. You know, I know I was saying, really think about whatever decisions you're going to make and use your intuition toward it. But the candlelight is there. It's almost like a protection light. It's like a white glow light. If you could see it, it has also a little fire in there too. So you got some grounding. That's the first chakra. It is the red. The red is the grounding. So always ground yourself and think about what you're going to do. You know, by using your intuition. But you see like it's like a protection light. You know, from the candle. You know, people use this for protection, but they also use it just for relaxation. So look at her environment, look how calm she is, and she's using that candle. So the candle's there just for, it's protection, but it's also there to show she's relaxed in her environment. People like candles, like when they meditate, right? And they use that for part of the relaxation, lighting candles, listening to music. But in this case, we're not listening to music. What we're doing is we're using the candle. The candle, so it represents also peace within, trusting, and also being comfortable with your environment. Okay, it's also good for relaxations too. Okay, now, if you look at this card, there's definitely blue in there. Blue, you know, represents you're expressing, you're opening, it's almost like there's a little rock there. It's almost like you're grounded to the earth that I really love. And then you can see like the different colors, different flowers on this woman. It doesn't matter if you're a male and you're listening to this reading, it still goes to you anyway. It just, they have to take an example of who they're talking about. In this case, they made it as a woman, but it could still represent you because we all have male and female energies, okay? But these little, when I'm looking at it, like these little flowers, it represents like nature. You're like grounded into nature, into the earth. The Mother Earth is protecting you, as well as you can see the white glow here, and that's really beautiful how that white glow comes in, and that's a protection from your angels that are behind you. They have your back. Okay, so if you look at the whole thing, it's all there right in front of you, but it's very important to use your intuition. That's your big powerful message today, and this is for the week. It's not just for the one day. Okay, it's for the week. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's the word that you want to think about all week long, because they're trying to guide you and support you. But if you don't use your intuition, and then you don't let the angels guide you as well as within yourself, how do you progress, or how do you make the right decisions? So again, just to sum it up, that the woman's content, she's grounded to the earth, she's totally relaxed. That's why she has a candle there. She's totally expressive. She's really feeling good about herself. And she's moving forward because you can see it's moving forward. And also fortune and blessings will come to you if you use your intuition, because you're going to be guiding you and directing you in the right pathway. The things will flow better. So keep that all in mind. So again, trust within. If you trust within, you're going to go really far. We're going to go on to card number 2. Card number 2. All right, your angels are coming forth is Michael and Metatron. I'm sorry, there's a little pause there because I'm waiting for them to come forth. Michael, okay, Michael and Metatron. So Michael and Metatron. Okay, thank you. Your powerful message for this week is new beginnings. Something's happening this week. Either you're going to start fresh, start over again, or something, new doors will open up for you. So new beginnings. It also gives the message from your angels. Begin your new life. Oh, well, that's a new beginning. Beginning your new life. So that means you really have to look within to see and be receptive of what doors are going to open up for you. Because when you become more receptive, with it, you'll start seeing that door that will open up for you, but it's new beginning, something new. Either it's going to be a new job, a new relationship, or renew the relationship, or something that's going to happen. Even when it comes down to, I know like the holidays are coming and a new beginning. Maybe something new you're going to do different during the holidays. The way you're going to feel, act, and respond. Or how you're going to connect with family or friends that you maybe haven't seen in a while. Or connect within yourself to feel different than how you normally feel. Something's going to happen that it's going to be a new beginning for you, a new changeover. That's why it's saying right now, and I'm reading it again, begin your new life. So begin your new life. Moving forward, something you're going to do. It could be within you, a new job, new relationship, renewed relationship. Something is going to occur, so be aware of it. Now, if you do notice, you see it's kind of vague, but I think you can see it. But look at this. You can see almost like it's like a dragon, and dragon is tough. It's like it's saying that I'm going to start fresh. Kind of almost reminds me of like New Year's Eve, everyone's resolution. But in this case, it's during the holidays, and that's part of New Year's. It's like, I want to move forward. I'm not going to take things that I had to deal with in the past, and now I'm going to move forward. Okay, and look at this. You have yellow from the sun, so you're almost like glowing. Even though there's a little darkness there, the yellow represents the solar plexus, the third chakra that's right here, and that represents a lot of emotional. That means a lot of emotional stuff that you're going to be working out. Remember I told you from looking within? Well, there you have it. You're going to be working with a lot of stuff within this week. You're saying, "Oh, the holidays are coming, so I better start working on myself because I want to feel different." Maybe you were sad last year. Maybe you didn't do the things that you wanted to do. Maybe this year will be a new beginning of doing something different. And it doesn't mean always about buying something. It could be something that you want to do for yourself or do for others or both. So keep that in mind. And look at this. You have like the fire of flame here. It's like you're fired up. So the dragon moves forward, not afraid to move forward and doing what it needs to do. It likes to conquer. So it's something about with you conquering. And look at it. You're all fired up. The flame is there for you to do it. And remember I told you the yellow represents, dealing with the solar plexus. You're also glowing, dealing with emotional releases, working through emotional stuff. That's really beautiful. And then you have the white light in there for cleanse and detox. It could be mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all above. It could be something you wanted to do something for yourself, like diet-wise, to feel better. So keep that in mind. And look at this. You have this violet light. This violet light. And what does the violet light represent? The violet light represents that you're vibrating at a higher frequency. That means you're going to feel different than you normally feel. And look at how the emotions are involved here, as well as the purple you have. The purple represents a higher frequency, pushing you to the next level. Okay, so emotion releases, next level. You're all fired up. That's what this fire is about. And then you have the white light in there for cleansing purposes. Okay, so keep all that in mind. You have a little green in there for some healing that's taking place. It's interesting, the messages that come from these cards that I read, that the angels are actually channeling it with me, and they're telling me each little meaning, what it means. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so remember, something new beginning is going to happen to you this week, so be aware of that. Okay, so now we're going on to card number 3. Let's see what's going on with card number 3. Well, and the angels that are coming forth is Uriel and Gabriel. Your angels just came forth, Uriel and Gabriel. Here's something that's really good that a lot of us have problems with. The powerful message for you for this week is confrontation. Confrontation. Now, all of us like to confront things. I don't think we really do. I mean, I know I've learned myself that sometimes you have to pull the bull by the horns and you have to confront. You have to do what you need to do. Okay? Another powerful message, that's on the card from your angels is pick your battles wisely. Pick your battles wisely. Now, what does that mean? That means you really want to be aware, okay? You really want to be aware. And we're not talking about a physical fight here, but we're talking about more in the aspect of knowing which situations you can confront and work through, and others you can't. So that's why it says pick your battles wisely. It doesn't mean it's a war. Okay, so I just want to let you know. And you know how they say there's a light at the end of the tunnel? Whatever you need to confront, it could be within yourself, it could be with friends, it could be with family, it could be with co-workers, it could be just out of the blue. Something could have occurred many times in your life. It could have been with acquaintances on the street or strangers or whoever it is. It's going to confront again. So whatever you need to confront that pulls you, go by that and feel that and confront it. But remember, choose your battles wisely. If you do notice, like how they say, how there's a light at the end of the tunnel, So I want you to be really aware of that. Like at the end of the tunnel, in this case, they're giving you a rainbow. If you confront things, okay, the rainbow is a balance of all the colors. That means your life will be more balanced if you confront it. So you got to confront whatever you need to confront. So be aware of that. Look at that rainbow, that beautiful rainbow. Little light in the background. Those are the angels hiding behind and saying, we have your back. We're here for you. We're here for you. We're right there. We're right there. Okay? So, and then if you notice that's you on the line, and line is very good with confrontation. Lions are definitely not afraid. They're definitely not afraid of confronting whatever they need to confront. And you're on that line, and it's so beautiful because look at it. It's almost like you're on top. You're on the line itself, and it's almost like showing that you're able to stay grounded on the lion. So the lion. So you have like protection. So and believe it or not, animals themselves could be. They're not all bad. They could be like just like an angel, a guide. They could be an angel. Animals could be angels. And this when it is an angel, and you're on this angel, and this line is about courage, confrontation. It moves forward. So keep that in mind about confrontation, about really being aware of knowing how to take your battles wisely, but moving forward and knowing that you have angels that are very powerful that are going to be by your side. And also the rainbow is the balance of your life if you do confront. And then you could see it in the background, but it's very vague. Little hidden angels all over the place. You have angels all over the place. So I find that unbelievable. Unbelievable. And look, it looks like, well, you have kind of like, almost like if you're in the sky, but you're really not. So you're at a higher level in your life that you need to move forward with and knowing how to confront. And you will confront it. So don't be afraid of it. Don't say, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this. Yes, you will. Okay, and then of course, you got a little in the background, a little sky represents the mind, and it's telling you to think positive and think in a way things are going to work out, because things will work out, but you need to confront them. Okay, but so you have the angels in the background, and I mean, they were all over the place, and knowing that you're going to be more at peace if you do this, and that's what the sky represents. Okay, so keep that in mind. I mean, this is a really powerful message about confrontation, because you will resolve things if you do it. And it may not be with other people, but it could be within yourself. So keep that in mind. Let's go to the last card, card number 4. Oh, and your angels are coming in for others. Uriel and Ariel. So Uriel and Ariel, okay, are your angels. So I just want to let you know that. And this one is, well, I know this is even hard during the holidays, like, you know, if you're alone and you don't have someone, it's something that they want you to deal with. Not saying that you can't meet friends, or if you're not with someone, or you're dealing with loneliness, could be within yourself, to make yourself really feeling safe and secure and knowing things are going to work out. You know, not to be sad, not to be depressed, even if you are single, or even if you're not, you could be married and still feel like, you know, even during the holidays, you're alone. So they want you to deal with it, to really love yourself more. That's really powerful. And they want you to battle of the blues. That means really work through the emotions this week, even getting ready for the holidays, right? To really battle of the blues. And look at this. Think steps toward thinking more positive. Okay, so keep that in mind. Think more steps to think more positive, and that's the message on the bottom of this card. You know, some green here, so there's healing involved. So whatever you need to do would heal, but you definitely want to battle the blues and get over it. Also, you have water here. Water represents emotion, and the water is very calming, and very much at ease. So I just want to let you know. And look at this, you got purple all over, so you're vibrating at a higher frequency, and that's beautiful. That means you'll be tough, and you'll work through your emotional stuff as you move forward, and you keep on moving forward. And look at this, and then you have the trees there. It's like being grounded, but also being part of the earth and knowing, you need to get more stable here with your emotions. Okay, so keep that in mind. But you have a lot of purple in there, a lot of purple. Then you have the water to calm down your emotions. Thank God it's not ripping, because I would say, oh, you really have a lot of emotions to work through, but you really don't in this case. I mean, you have some, but it's more like a calming effect. Okay, and green is healing again. Okay, so keep that in mind, okay? Because to deal with a lot of emotional stuff, but you also have, I look at the card from time to time, because I want to make sure I get all of your messages from the card. Okay, but the green, God, you have green all over, so you're going through a lot of different healings as well as emotional releases here. Or calmness. You got to learn to calm down yourself. That's what they just told me, to calm yourself down more, okay, and really deal with your emotions, and not only from yourself, but from other people as well. So keep that in mind. That's really, really important. And you have a sword here. The sword represents your honor. Battle it, okay, and work through it, because in the long run, you're going to be the winner from this. So this is a big opportunity for you to really work through what your angels really want you to work through. And you notice that's gold. Like gold is like holy color, from spirit. So it's almost like you're holding that sword up and you're saying, I'm battling this and I'm going to win. Okay, so that's why that sword is there. And then, to deal with other things. And then if you notice, I mean, it's very vague, but it's like someone's in the water. So you're surrounded by your emotions. There's someone in the water. That's like you in the water, surrounded by your emotions of it. Okay, so keep that in mind. And of course, when you have a transition of darkness, it represents transition, things to change over. So things will change over for you if you work through it, this, of course. But dealing with a lot of emotions, dealing with the blues, even during the holidays, even though I'm sorry if you're alone during the holidays, be strong about it and knowing that you're going to be okay through it. And it doesn't mean you can't change your life. Like if you want to find someone, or hopefully it doesn't go out with disconnection, dealing with like the marriage isn't working and you have to find someone else. But that's if it is. If it's not, don't worry about it. It's more like it's a transition of putting yourself in a better place, so you're battling all your emotions, battling the blues. And that is, your powerful message. So keep in mind when you're battling them, choose wisely, but don't be hard on yourself and say, did I do this right? Did I do this wrong? No, it's more about stabilizing yourself, working through the blues so you're not sad. And whatever situation it is, work through it so you're in a better place. That's a big, powerful message for you for this week. So keep that in mind, okay? And you'll be okay, and you'll work through it. All right, here's another week from your messages from your angels. Put them to use, do it in a way that works for you, that you feel comfortable with. Your angels are only here for love and to protect you and to guide you and support you in your life. Even I know during the holidays, for some people it's very hard. Some people don't have family or friends. And how do you deal with the situation? And I send blessings and love to everyone, of course, but even the ones that are really having a hard time when they don't have anyone. So how do you handle this? You handle this the best you can, and knowing always to love yourself, and also know life is precious, and you could always change your life around in one form or another. So just take, one step at a time. But thank you so much to everyone for joining me today. And just a couple more things I want to just tell you before I bring this to a close. Just a reminder to join me this week for my angel reading live, and it's on Instagram. So live on Instagram at the regular time, Friday at 1 p.m. So again, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And please, wait, because I know today, okay. So please DM me. So please DM me your question for this Friday's reading. Whoever I can get to, I will get to you. But if you like what you hear, please don't forget to subscribe to me on my YouTube. And also follow me on Instagram, Facebook at Marc Healing Arts. So everyone, have a blessed holiday. I'll see you next week. And take care of yourself and love yourself. See you then. Bye.